live? Live yet? Live yet? There we go. Alrighty. Hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Hey Coop, how are you doing? Now, well, if you're still there. Now, today we're continuing our work on the P-51B. I have less US interior green than I had anticipated. Now, that's inconvenient, but not that big an issue. In as much as, oh, hey David, how you doing? Some of the excuse me, bits we need to do are in fact, in one instance they're oily steel, and another it's black. The dashboard itself is black. So, all right, now, wow, I've been in a bit of a rush this morning doing things. Never mind. Probably haven't even got my bling on. Deary me. But given I'm doing painting. Yeah. Alrighty. You all know the drill, peeps. Coffee. Oh yeah. Dead sexy. Now, as always, I need to be somewhat aware of the time. I'm just moving this to it. There we go. That's probably. Oh, hey Stephen, how you doing? There we go. I've got somebody over early-ish, 9:30, to do some jamming. So I need to make sure I'm ready to rock and or roll on that front. Now, give me a moment. Where have I put? Let me reach that over there. There's a few things I want to check here very quickly. As far as, oops, a daisy. Hopefully they'll give us some ideas. It's supposed to be 38 today. So at some stage, do not be surprised if I start going, because I've got the door open now, because when I first got up, it was quite nice. And now, sooner or in due course, it'll be a fisting of fury. Now, in we come. There we go. Oh, all right. Now, the bits I'm wanting a bit of information on. You can't really see because it's a bit. Until I start actually painting, because I'm going to do a little bit of IDing of things. I want to find out what these are, where they go. See if we got any identification of colours in a book. If they just say, "Oh, it's all interior green" or whatever, my take will be, "I don't think so," and I'll do something different. I want to see if there's any interior green that goes on this rear wheel. I also wish to assess what the drill is with. Excuse me a moment. Up. There we go. This little number and a few other bits and bobs. As far as where the interior green goes and things of that nature. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to return to our car for a bit, and that will be convenient as I wish to get some, I'll use that opportunity to go and get some more interior greens as we can complete that in due course. Now, here we go. That is aluminium, so yeah. Uh-huh. Aha. Now, they have them all as aluminium, and C, I'm guessing, is interior green. Okay. Yeah, right. And this is also aluminium. Right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I got it. Now. Look at the. Here we go. Right. I'll show you something, guys. I'm going to need to zoom in for this one. Oh, hey, John, how are you doing? Okay. Now, we have options depending on which one we're building. You'll see they present us with any of that on top, or there's variations. Now, how this rolls appears over here. So depending on what you're building affects which of these you put in. So this is the typical, that's the one we're doing, the typical configuration, painting options 1, 2, and 5. Excuse me, which is what we're doing, which is just straight there, bang, 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 bang. Now, all right. There's a funky little bit there. I think. Alrighty. But yeah, we're just going for that. So the parts we require for that, I believe, are over here. Are they? Let's find them. No. No. No, no, no. Not seeing just yet the issue here. What part number are we looking for? As soon as I see one that they will be together, I would expect. Is that? No. No, no. No, no, no. Been seeing straight past them, I have. Here we go. There's one of them. There's another one of them. And what's the other bit? So that's that. That's that. Where's the middle part? Robin. Where have they got their numbers stashed? No, it's just my eyesight. Shit. What part number are we looking for? 15. Once they put it on here for some reason. Aha! I think. Yeah, Yeah, found him. It would be that one. Maybe. No, it's this one. All righty. Right. Well, we found all the bits and bobs. Now, we also need to do this. Now, this is an interesting one because the interior green is actually on, just only goes on those strips across. All the rest of it is in fact, or the bottom of it and the struts, oily steel. So we'll get a good fix on that in due course. Or are there? Anyway, so zoom out. I just realised I've had you zoomed in. Sorry, guys. Yep. There we go. Now, do I need to paint the photo etch at all? Yes. That needs to be interior green. I would suggest we'll probably need to do something with the seat belts as well. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Ooh. Wow. That's something I hadn't noticed. Input. Glad I saw that. It would appear. Are you fucking serious? Excuse me, guys. Whew. Wow. What I've noticed, that's full on. Okay. There are decals on these once you've painted them too. Scrape this shit out, guys. Boom. Bing. And again. Da, da. They all go on that one. Tiny. Let's go and have a look at those in a minute. Boom, boom. Wow. Look at that. Son of a bitch. But, wow. Pull that shit off and it's going to look kick-ass. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's have a look at the decals in question. Oh, hey, Penny, how you doing? Oh, and may God have mercy on your soul for having the unbridled temerity of paid employment. Been well other than having to work at nights? Now, wow. Wow. That's all I'm saying, guys. Wow. This is teeny tiny shit at points. Now we are looking, I would say that they've looked to have given a good amount of space for their decals, which I appreciate. Now, these tiny ones here are the ones that go on there. Alrighty then. Glad I saw that. As far as I was actually unaware that ordinarily you don't do that sort of a detail, of course. So, you know, wow. Don't get me wrong. I'm never unhappy for such detail. But you gotta say, that's bit of no-nonsense got behaviour going on there. That's going to test my skills, which is good. That's how we learn. Now, in the meantime, people, actually, here's something I'm going to quickly check. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. They've actually got and the cockpit walls should be green, shouldn't they? They've got it painted slightly differently to what I would ordinarily do. In the current circumstance, I will probably follow their lead on this because they're being quite specific. They've shown that separation. So to me, yeah, okay. Alrighty. And I'm quite happy to go their decals as appropriate. Wow. Okay. We're doing this, guys. I might modify the colors a little bit in certain points as far as oh, nice. Alrighty. Wow. Wow. Now, this is an area where I find our acrylic friends can be a good option as far as for speed of transition between paints and stuff, depending on what we're working on. Now, the color they're looking for here is being that's black, isn't it? Okay. Which will go on the interior. Very chipper with all of that. I might do a little bit of work on parts of those and bring them up just a little bit more nicely. You'll see what I mean in due course. So, excuse me, we're going to actually, it would probably be well worth sorry, I was looking at some of this and going, why have they got that? But I see what it is now. Now you say what it is, something that does come into play on some of these, but not ours. I think I'm just going to check out paint configuration. I think ours is the number 1. Yeah, very good. Alrighty. Now we might be able to do quite a lot of work without going for the interior green until such time as I get more, and that's probably not a bad idea on its own. Okay, we've got a little pipe here. Not sure if we're using that, but I will paint that when I find it. Alrighty. We can probably start up with some black, because we'll do those, these things here and the floor. Now, how many miles is that, Penny? I have a rough idea as to, well, I don't know how far a mile is. My knowledge of distances in the UK is not so flash. I've got a rough idea where things are, but I used to do quite a lot of driving in my job. I was, or I have been both a courier and a paper thrower. And yeah, black. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, what I might do is my usual little trick of now. How do I want to separate this? Not I can go. I can take the wing off completely because that's not a big. I don't be dealing. I can even just hold that there. That's fine. Okay, even holding it like that's better. So I'm just going to break this up a bit for ease of handling and such like. And you might as well get that out the way. $400. So let me do some now. You see, here's the thing. I know roughly how far a mile is because I did grow up using that. My family's from the UK, but it does in turn actually these days help me to. Yeah, that's a shitload. Yeah, it's quite a distance, to say the least. Once upon a time I used to work up at a place called Roxby Downs. This is doing security, and when you scored that as a shift, it was a good paying gig, and you got a meal thrown in, and anyway, I used to get the drive back because I don't drink, and the others would want to have a few bevies post shift, and because some of them would be on. Are you guys familiar with the term "to be on a promise"? Is that something you use in the UK? If you know what I mean, it means they've been told that when they get home, there'll be some panty action going on. They'd be giving me the faster, yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, 650. Well, six if you want to be pedantic, 640. But yeah, I think it was 1.6. Anyway, we're getting into the pedantry. I have to stop myself sometimes. Point being, yeah, I would hammer the car because it was a hire car. So we all know the rules there, kids. Speed limits are for other people. And yeah, let's just say I am somehow still alive to tell the tale of the drives I used to do. We should hammer home. And given that that's the hour when all the roos are more likely to jump out, was when we were heading home. Somehow got away with that. Now, this one I'll leave like this. This is not a bad sort of size for painting. Holding it there. All right. Now we've got things down to a easier size to deal with. So there we go. A bit of a fibre on that one. I'll just get a pair of tweezers onto that. That's one of the things that you need to be I did a black wash yesterday for those who weren't watching, and sometimes you'll find a paper fiber on something you've done that with, so you need to be a little aware of those. Alrighty. Yeah, I think the best time I made between Adelaide and Roxby was 4 hours. Yeah. God alone knows what I've done if the road jumped out. One thing I did learn is that at a certain speed, you do not apply brakes. Or at least you don't apply them for a little while. Now, I started, was it 7 I started at? Let me just, yeah, okay, good. Just being aware of the time there, guys. I'll probably want to wind up by no later than, why am I, that's what I'm looking for, than, pardon me, 8:30. But that's fine. I think we get some good stuff done in that time. In we come. Now, get ourselves a piece of cardboard. Oh, that's what I forgot to get. Blue tack. I'm not going to need any for a while, hopefully, but I forgot to mix the paint too. Let's mix this paint, shall we? Mix that paint. Ding, 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 ding. Bow, bow. Ding, 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 ding. Hee. Alrighty. Now, it still needs a bit more mixing. You can see that's too thin. Yeah, that should be okay. Now, at some point, I would expect I'll be needing my goggles, but now, yes. In fact, I will need them immediately. And here's okay. Yep, that's kind of cool. This has got a little thing that extends out to attach to another part, and now I've looked at it under magnification. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah. There's a couple of spots I wouldn't mind highlighting with this. So once I've got this, I am going to highlight so that once I've done it, you'll probably might be able to see it from a distance. You will see the paint I leave. I'm sorry, that's terrible. The song itself was never good, not in my opinion, anyway. But then, I'm not a big fan of cheese. That song rates as cheese in my eyes. And yeah. All right. Now the sides, which will be easier. And then I'll zoom you in. And pick it up there. Hang on. What I need to do, seeing these goggles advertised, to have an inbuilt light. And I've ummed and I've ahed. And I do need to get the ability to focus light more directly on my subject matter. And I'm thinking, well, we've got two options. One is desk light. The other is one of those, as I said, goggles inbuilt with a light. I'm starting to think, maybe that would be a bit of a winner. Now here comes the sun. There's a reason why I'm not seeing the Happy Beatles sort of a tone. It means that it's going to start getting pretty ugly on the temperature front. And I'll be needing to shut that front door directly. I remember once, I used to work in childcare for a little while. It's kind of funny. I did it because my girlfriend of the time wanted me to stop doing night work, which I thought was fair enough. She said, look, it's making it hard for you to spend time with me and Michaela, da. Can you get out of doing that? Maybe to find something else, another line of work. Yeah, no worries. Seemed quite reasonable. And the option was childcare because the only two significant growth industries outside of security were childcare and aged care. And I went for childcare because, as was put to me, so ultimately, which sort of butts do you feel happier wiping? Kids' asses or old people's? Anyway, yeah, so as you can gather, I went for young people's. Anyway, the point, and I'm told the thing that's kind of amusing was back in the day when I was doing security, I was regarded as a bit of an enforcer. Not unjustly so, but I'd do that sort of a caper. The comment was, isn't that like having Chopper Read as one of your looking after your kids? And for those who are unaware, Chopper Read was a notorious hitman over here. But yeah, which is a bit of a harsh review on me, but they're the spots I've left. Oh, hang on. There's a second spot I've left, I can tell. Where are we? Give me a moment. And yeah, anyway, I was out in the yard one day. Because before you let the kids out, you got to go for a yard check, which is to say, make sure there's no spiders or anything the kids can hurt themselves on, basically. There we go. All right, so that's the spots I've left. Not quite sure what colour I'm going to do them. A different one, though. Zoom out. All right. Anyway, I was out doing the yard check, and the forecast was for, I think it was 43 that day. And as I'm out in the yard checking stuff out, because we weren't going to leave them out there for long, but, you know, you got to let the kids run. These are facts. And as the sun was hitting my skin, I could literally almost feel the layers of skin being burnt off by the sun. It was just savage. Now, here's our next one. Alrighty. Now, now, trying to make a decision here. I will actually zoom in so you can see what I'm deciding. What it is this. Okay, as you can see, I've got black there. Do I want to go oily steel and then some different colors on those nodules, or do I want to go just black? Feel free to give me some thoughts on that one, guys. And can you see what I'm waffling about? There we go. Yeah. Let's have, actually, now I can see it under magnification. I reckon I'd prefer to go oily steel, maybe tin nodules or something like that. Anyway, first zoom out. Now in we go. Come on, me kids. I'm going in. Yeah, I'm already starting to feel the heat rise. What I'll do is finish this, at least in this color, clean the brush, close the door, probably put on the aircon because, well, hey, might as well. Because otherwise I'll just be getting up out of my chair to do it in about 20 minutes. Be my expectation. And yeah, all right. Actually, that'll look good when I get it finished. We might even be able to get that one finished on the stream. We'll see. Beautiful. All right. Alrighty. I think for me the worst part about the hot weather, at least as far as where I live, is there's a big strip of concrete out the side, being the driveway to the other units, and of course that absorbs and ultimately reflects the heat, and that's a whole lot of no fun. There's the angle I'm looking for. Actually, no, I reckon I'm going to wait a while before shutting the door. The longer I can leave it open, the better. Alrighty, now that's that one. Bam. Boom. The next one is that. Alright, give me a quick moment. I'm going to check something on the. I'm not sure that's meant to be black. Just want to be sure of these things. I'm going to zoom out a little further. Delay. I do enjoy detailing, you know. I really do. To me, it's the bee's knees. Now, what I want to check. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Look. It's in the book. And in this instance, yes, it is. Interesting. Zinc chromate there. Interior grain there. Interesting. This is changing my take on a few things. Very cool. Glad I saw that too. Now, in the meantime, no, black is the color they're recommending for this. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm umming and ahhing about, what I've always done in the past is done these areas here, interior green, yada, yada, yada. They're suggesting that that's actually zinc chromate and that that's interior green. There is a distinct difference here, and that's actually going to affect some of my approach on some of the painting we're going to be doing as we go through this, but that's good to know now. All right. So it would appear, based on that you would be wise to use zinc chromate for the wheel bay areas of US aircraft. And or at least for this one. I'd be curious to check that on others. Now, this one. Now I want to get a little bit of jiggery pokery with this, as you'll see. Yeah. Yes, rubbing. So what we'll do is That's what I should do. That way. What I'm trying to do is not get my black paint on those areas I don't want black paint. And that can be kind of tricksy. Now, it's not bad. All right. There's the start. Once I've done the sides, I will zoom you on in. Zoom you on. Oh, God. Do stop, big boy. Now. I was at a music workshop yesterday, and quite a few people were drooling over my Rickenbacker, which made me a happy man. I love my Ricky anyway, and as I said to one of them, it's a song that comes with it's a guitar that comes with a song. So, oh, really? What's that? Oh, Ricky, you're so fine, you're so and yeah, I should really stop myself sometimes. There we go. Almost done. And then I'll zoom in on this one, guys. In case I haven't made you aware earlier, the Rickenbacker is a very, very special instrument in a lot of people's eyes. And as you can gather, certainly mine. Right. Now. All right. Now. Let me just clear my brush and I'll zoom in on what I've done with that one. And then we're going to apply some more black. Yes. Now, give me a moment. There we go. Well, he at least had the good humour to have a chortle about it. And I think, particularly as this, well, I'm pretty sure you could, yeah. The Rickenbacker is a legendary instrument, and or as a brand, not my particular one, obviously. And yeah, I think it's pretty obvious to all and sundry when I love my Rickenbacker. I think you picked that up. Rickenbacker. Yeah, now. So what I did here. Give me a moment, guys. Across there. So what I'm going to do, having set that as the base, I'm going to use those cross wires in a different color. I've done the sides, as you can see. I noted in one of those, you actually put a decal. But I'll be doing these other bits, different colors, just to really make it go bing. I think that's the technical term we use for those sorts of occasions. Bing. And yeah, now. And next port of call on the black front would be, I reckon, our cockpit floor. Yes. Fabulous stuff, that. Now, whoop, zoom out. Now, that's our floor, I think. Yeah, it goes that way around. This is the black area. Now, I'm also going to do a area on here. I'm not sure if that gets exposed or not, but there's one thing I can be. Actually, there's something I can check out here quite casually. Maybe there's a way of making sure that it's all good in the hood, of course, isn't there? Just paint it, Rob. So this we will now do. Might as well get a bit of a chunky brush out for that one. There's a little bit of jiggery pokery here I can have fun with. So I'm not going to go, I'm going to get a large brush out for quite a bit of this. And then I'm going to get a smaller one. Now, I still don't need to go too large. Actually, a good friend of Citadel. Maybe just the ticket on this occasion. So, let's go. We can start here nice and easy. There we go. Now this is purely a almost precautionary measure from the viewpoint of I'm not even sure that this will be vaguely visible. Am I going to do it? You betcha. Why? Because if it is, I'm going to be pissy that I didn't. And I don't want to be pissy. No, I do not. All right. Now, you've got a bit done today on the foundations of getting this done. This sort of detailing takes a while. Happily, again, I do enjoy it. Something I wouldn't mind working out today is what colour I'm going to do the lower wings, because they're a grey, but they're different to. It's not Boeing grey, that much I can confirm, but it's a grey. And whilst I have quite a number of those, I don't want to go ocean grey, that'd be too dark, so it'd be one of the sea greys, I reckon. Yeah. Now, something else I'll be needing to do at some stage is get the sprue and all the rat mucky muck cleaned up. Right, off of the wings here. Now that's that area done. Probably not necessary, but hey. Now, somebody's hammering a motorbike not too far away, I can tell you that much. You can hear them from here. And they would be on lower northeast, which is a distance. So they're hammering that. Good on them. So long as they're not causing anybody else any grief, they may have at that. Ah, yes. So I might be able to use this all the way through the floor. I'm a bit careful. All right. Alrighty. So, what I'm going to do is there's what looks like a cylinder of some variety that I want to leave uncovered, and maybe a little bit of a cable. A couple of other things too. All right. Oh, you could hear it, could you? That's hilarious. Means you're going to be pretty happy with the microphone. Don't know much about motorbikes. But the full-on performance bikes are pretty cool. That I would say. I'm talking about the ones that you see out on the streets, because some of them are still pretty sleek. And we'll go this way. To there. That's actually where the chair goes, but I'll paint there anyway. All right. Now, I'm trying to think what else we. The dashboard is also black. Alrighty. So, only thing about doing the dashboard is that's going to be very fiddly. See how we're traveling for time once I've got this done. We might get onto it today, we might not. We'll see. All right. All righty. Now. Yep. Almost there. Aha! The Soup Dragon. I don't know what the clangers from the moon are. Ooh. You must be showing your age if I don't know what it is, because I'm old. Ah. Well, I think I'm old. My medical practitioners keep telling me how young I am, which is very kind of them, but I know they're lying. Man, as young as yourself. I'm 50 fucking 7. All right. All righty. Almost there on this one anyway. No. And a bit more. Gonna need my goggles. Ah, I see. might need a different brush. Yeah, we'll. Once I've gotten this one done, I reckon I'm going to be winding the stream up so as I can start getting ready for the arrival of my guitarist. Yes, okay. And tomorrow we will get back to our Mustang car. All right. So there is our black portion of the cockpit. This rear area is going to be interior green. All right. Now, I'll just clean my brush. We actually did get quite a bit done today. Or not quite a bit, but a bit done. We certainly got some good stuff set up. For those of you who didn't see what we got done, I'll quickly take you through it. Obviously, floor, more floor, this way around. That. And over here are they? Where did I put them? Nah. They should be over here, would they? Where are the other ones I painted? Ha! This is funny. Now I'm frustrating myself because I can't show them. What the hell have I done with them? Ah, here we go. Blind as a bat. And that one on all the sides. And that one. And again on the sides as well. So yeah. All right. Now we're going to let all that dry. In fact, most of it's probably dry already, being acrylic. We digress. Zoom out. All righty. Well, that's me done for today. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. First time viewers, I think we know what I'm about to ask you to do. Follow, like, or subscribe. If you'd like to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Again, follow, like, subscribe. My pleasure, David. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be getting back to the car, as I said, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Tomorrow on the car, I'm thinking we'll be continuing our engine work, detailing the engine. All right, and tomorrow I will be back at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. And hopefully I'll catch you good people then. See yous.